All right, first and foremost, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Hashem Shai. What I just said is all praises to the Father in the name of the Son. I also want to say Yahweh Hashem Shai Barakatah, meaning the Most High in Christ bless. What I'm going to go into today is this here, man. I don't want to mute myself just yet because or mute that just yet. What we going into is this here. Is it capturing? Hold on, wait. So it ain't playing properly, so I'm gonna unmute it. Right, unmute my oh, my speaker don't want to work now. Oh well, actually, it should be playing on this screen. So we're gonna start this over again.
To say this for a while now, but I think that Hollywood is trying to get Black America to fix Hollywood. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, with Sinners coming out becoming the most spoke about situation, we've already know. We haven't been paying attention to what's been going on in Hollywood. Hollywood's failing right now, like, dramatically. Like, it's going down the tube. People are going to theaters, and I think Hollywood is trying to get Black Americans, or Black people in general, to pump up Hollywood again. With the promotion of Sinners and all this different type of stuff that's happening, it's like, am I tripping, or am I the only person that's noticing this? I've been meaning to say this.
Now, let me turn this TV back down. Right. So basically, he was saying that Hollywood is falling, pretty much, man. That's what this is going into with the whole stars is falling, man. Right. There's no way around it, man. So so what we're gonna do is we ain't gonna really do a long lesson, man. We're gonna get into the Marks, the Matthews, the Revelations. If I'm not mistaken, this one, the Revelation about the stars falling from heaven. Um, we're gonna deal with this, man. But I want to start here at Matthew 24 because nah, we're not getting that. We're getting that out of Bible Gateway. Actually, I do want the one out of Mark as well, but see, when I go too high, it just hurt me now. So I do want to go to the one of Mark, but honestly, the only three precepts I really need, man, or four, is gonna be these three here, and then the one in Isaiah, not this one, but 19. Um, and we're gonna just go into it, right? So we're gonna do this first, Matthew 24:29, right? But we actually gonna start here. The whole roof is a Israelite thing. We can see this coming to pass, right? So this Matthew 24, verse 24, it says, "For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." Um, Brother tried to, the whole Rufus the Israelite thing, brother tried to say, I was a respecter of persons, or he said maybe I'm a respecter of persons, not to add or take away from what the brother said. He said maybe I'm a respecter of persons. Then, and no disses or no shots to no other camps, but this brother gave me Tazariak video of him saying that Rufus is Israelite, like that was going to prove his point, right? I gotta come at them. ISUPK is full of bullshit, man. Right? I challenge them to anything in the scriptures that I don't agree with, like comfy, right? And then if you're not in ISUPK, you're not in the truth, right? And this whole roof is a Israelite thing, man. I challenge anybody on that, man. Scholars, anybody, right? I'm a regular ass man, but that is the most BS thing I ever heard, man. Right? Roof of Israelite. It's damn asinine, right? But it says, "For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets," man. Right? We ain't going contrary to what the scriptures say, man. We go according to thus saith the Holy Bible, man. right? And this is going into what's going to happen during the end times, man. False Christ and false prophets is all over, man. Like Yaju, right? That dude is claiming to be Hamashiach um, in the flesh again, man, on earth, right? And the nigga is bugged out, man, right? And shall show great signs and wonder, and so much that if it were possible, they shall receive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. Right? Yeah, for as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth unto everyone unto the east, Salakia, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right? So this is talking about how Christ is going to descend from heaven. For whosoever the carcass is, for wheresoever the carcass is, there will be eagles. There will the eagles be gathered together. That's going into Israel being dead and the children of Edom devouring our flesh, pretty much. Immediately after tribulation of those days, sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. Right? We went into the sun, moon, and the stars, and the Isaiah 13 breakdown, if I'm not mistaken, man. I'm almost certain it was the Isaiah 13 breakdown, and this is an old notebook here that I have in front of me. It don't got none of my breakdowns, just a bunch of folly. I usually have my folder sitting in front of me. Today is not the case. Here it is, right? Let's just go to this Isaiah 13 real quick, right? That's the Isaiah. It might even be this, no, it's Isaiah 13, right? So here it's on verse 10. Right, Isaiah 13:10. It goes into this, man. Right, so we when I went into the Isaiah 13 breakdown, I went into this as well, man. And the stars falling from heaven is talking about the celebrities falling from their high power, man. Right, the celebrities falling from their fame, man. The elites, the celebrities, the rulers, the influencers, man. They all losing their power, man. Like the brother said in the video that I played to initially start off the live, man. Right? That brother was talking about how Hollywood is relying on the blacks to save Hollywood, man. Right? And that ain't going to happen, man. Once the fallen have started, it ain't no turning back, man. Right? The Lord already sent a fire to Israel, right? Let's get that video real quick. Right? I'm going to turn this up again. Hopefully this ain't unbearable to be hearing. But we going to get here, man. Right? I'm not trying to promote my Twitter or nothing. So let it start over. Israel is on fire, man. Right? This is specifically Jerusalem. Right? It was another one. Right? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it with a quick search. Right? I want the video, man. Boom. Oh, it ain't got no sound. But this is the one this is in Israel, man, Jerusalem. These men can't handle the sun already, and now they ain't going to be able to handle the heat. They better have stayed out that kitchen, man. They took over our land, man, and now this is the end, man. This is the beginning of the end that we seen, man. Right? And it says, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. This is what we seeing in the day, in the now, man. Right? In the now, we seeing the stars is falling from heaven, man. Right? We see that everybody getting this feeling like, oh, man, the movies ain't doing numbers like they used to. The music not doing numbers like it used to. The television series ain't doing numbers like it used to. We could even see, right, when there was a writer's strike in Hollywood for Netflix, for Hulu, for all these different streaming platforms, because the writers weren't being paid properly, man. That's the beginning of the stars falling from heaven, man. Whether we want to accept it, believe it, understand it or not, that's what it is, man. Right? And it says, Isaiah 34, verse 4, it says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. This ain't talking about the Most High's host, man. The Most High will never be dissolved, man. His host will never be dissolved, man. The Most High is omnipotent, omnipresent, and magnificent, man. Right? He ain't never going to be dissolved, man. It's talking about the heathen, man. Right, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, and a leaf falleth from the vine, as a falling fig from the fig tree. The Most High even tell them that they like the fig tree, man. A fig that's gonna hit the ground. The Most High ain't messing with no figs, man. Right? Message. If you don't want to hear it, then you ain't gonna hear it, but it's gonna get out there, man. Right? And then we got Revelation 6 and 13, man. I'm gonna go and touch with one more precept after this. I've been trying to get some more shorter videos on my channel, man. Because I got all 3 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, three, like it's no short videos on my channel. So this the aim where I'm going short, long Torah series, short, long Torah series, and then if I got two long ones, I'm gonna try and get a short one in throughout the week. But yeah, Revelation 6 and 13, I'm actually gonna go up until verse 12, and it says, "And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood." This talking about the we could just go into Isaiah 13 and 10. Just go into that. Go into my Isaiah 13 breakdown and go into it and watch it, man. Right? It's lengthy, but you need to watch it, right? And it's halfway through. That's where I kind of got into verse 10 of Isaiah 13. So you could kind of like try and pinpoint a time stamp, but that's what it's going into, man. And then it says, "And the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as the fig casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind." The Most High correlates figs with destruction, not with loving, right? Okay, that's a subject I gotta get into with one of my members in a little bit, man. And actually, right after I get off of this video, man. But the stars falling from heaven is happening at a rate where we don't realize, man. Right? We got the elected officials falling, right? With all the layoffs and so on and so forth. We got a lot of higher ups being exposed for their wickedness, therefore leading them into this falling from heaven status. Like I hate to pinpoint one type of instance, but these four impractical jokers, if you know, they rose to fame quickly, pretty much, right? They was doing a TV show and they started out of nowhere. I've been watching them since they first started, right? Well, two of them, right, the bald headed, well, both of the bald headed ones, I guess, if you want to say that, they both caught some charges, man. And then the Joe dude, man, he was actually going on a tour, man. He was going on a stadium tour with his comedy, man. I didn't even know these dudes was comedians. I just thought they just was friends that did pranks and shit, man, right? But yeah, man, they losing their status, man, right? Them two, they the show can't go on, right? You ain't gonna see no more Impractical Jokers, even if it was canceled already. You wasn't gonna see it anymore, right? But now they falling from heaven. Everybody in that higher up is getting exposed. The status is being a light is being shined to the darkness, man. Right? Everything done in dark shall surely be brought to light. That's what's happening in our face right now, man. Right? And lastly, I'm just gonna get this right here. Right? I gotta get it. It's Isaiah 13 and 10. Right? And there's more that go into the stars and the moon and the sun, right? But we got to understand that the stars is falling from heaven as we speak, right? It ain't just a once time thing where Diddy got charged and now you see even like who is it? What's the other dude name? Lil Baby, right? Lil Durk. Who else getting RICO charges? Young Thug. Um, it's the stars falling from heaven, man. Why you think so many rappers and artists is getting hit with the RICO, right? Why you think that not Marvin Sapp, Bishop T.D. Jakes, right? Fat motherfucker. That dude just stepped down from his ministry, man. Cause Diddy case went on trial. It's the fifth when it start, man. The fifth is when the Diddy trial start. He know he guilty of something, man. I don't know what the video was, man. Actually, let's get that video. So I'll watch it with y'all, right? Hold on. It might be resigns.
And we wanted to share it, and we started not to do it this way. But the thing that moved me was I wanted to share it with our E-Church. go home.
His church still supporting him too.
Please.
Crazy. False prophet. Deceiving the very elect. That's who he is, man. Pastors, anybody, man.
There is nobody that you say is real. The
Humble.
world is
Yeah, humble.
evil.
Look at her smiling. She know what's going on, man. She knows something secretive, man. The one all the way to the left over here. She knows something going on with that man, right? But they can't say nothing, man. Right? Still standing behind this man. And then hold on. Let's even go here, right? It says that he was advised by his lawyer to step down. That might be false news, man. Right? And there's just insinuations that it's the Diddy thing, man. 2023 Diddy. It's speculation, man. Right? Speculation. So we can't say it's because of the charge, man, or the charges on Diddy, but we see the stars falling from heaven, man. Why would such a quote unquote prolific teacher need to step down from his apostleship, man? Right? Because he ain't a real prophet, man. He's a false prophet, deceiving many, man. Right? And Isaiah 13, verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. Hollywood can't deceive anymore, man. The nations ain't deceived by the narratives and the false hope and all this stuff that they push in American dream, so on and so forth, man. Right? It's all prophecy, man. All prophetic, and we're going to see more of it, right? Mark of the Beast on the way, right? Jacob's Trouble on the way, right? And a bunch of other stuff, man. And it ain't only exclusive to outside of Babylon. Babylon got to see this too, man. For a brief moment, but Babylon gonna see this too, man. That's why we seeing the tariffs and everything, man, and China ain't bringing no more shipments to the port of Seattle. I seen Deacon Hikar say something about, share that on Facebook. If you want to check that out, he shared that on his Facebook. I think it's public, so that anybody could view his Facebook. But yeah, man, we seeing that these other countries is hating the horror, man, right? They gonna be against the horror, right? But we got some things that's coming to pass shortly, man, that we got to look forward to, man. America might not see more than 3, 4, 5 years, maybe, man, right? But I really think that it might not even see longer than 2, right? Because I was persuaded at the beginning when Donald Trump came into office that we wasn't seeing another year. But the idea came from he's pushing narratives that are backed by the Bible, right? Which is Mark of the Beast, right? Digital currency, them type of things, man, right? And even how he was going into the anti-Christian act or whatever. If anybody who opposes the Christian doctrine is going to be imprisoned, man, right? I thought that was going to be into effect by now, right? I think it's actually going into effect July 2025. So we may be having to face that imprisonment, right? And then that might take a little bit, man. They will start killing us, man, right? We got to look forward to what Yahweh Shai said into Matthew 24, man. Then shall the Son of Man come, man, right? We got to go through this stuff before the Son of Man comes, man. So with that, man, hopefully I'm not going to say hopefully. This lesson should have been a little bit edifying, man, because we're going into prophecy, man, pertaining to the stars falling from heaven and how it correlates to today. And hopefully Yahweh will give you the eyes to see, man, right? Because it ain't talking about stars literally falling from heaven. If you think it's a literal thing, man, then you need to take that up and show me the prophecies of anything where stars wasn't falling at any point in history, and now they started raising at a higher rate of falling from the sky, literally, right? We see the stars falling from the sky by we thought it might have started with Bill Cosby. We thought it might have started with R. Kelly, and that was just the beginning of it, man. But now we seeing the height of it, right? Even if it was the beginning, I would say the trials that's been going on, man. It's just the height of the things done in dark being brought to light. So with that, I want to say Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua.